So, first one, describe your personality in one word.
Ooh, bubbly.
That's like I think that's the second one I've got of bubbly.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it's not that, I mean, it's not like Joe Rogan had about thousands of people, so it's kind of funny that
Yeah.
meet aliens or speak to ghosts.
Ooh, meet aliens.
What's your current age?
37.
And as of right now, today, what are you the top 1,000 at in the world?
Oh, 1,000.
Yeah, like the point zero
On
zero zero 0.0001%. What you the best at? You didn't that.
on any given day, I can be in that top percentile of a Peloton class.
Oh, really?
But
Hey,
depends on the class. But
that's
uh,
something. Yeah.
yeah,
Pull over hoodie or zip up hoodie?
zip up,
Tequila or whiskey?
tequila.
All right. And increase creativity or increase intellect?
Ooh, increase intellect,
Increase intellect.
especially today.
Yeah.
Especially in today's world. Increase the intellect,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, so with you mentioned the Peloton class. How often do you do Peloton? 'Cause I know you do like all the other little competitions and all the different stuff. Like,
So Peloton's like my main training
oh, really?
mechanism for everything. Yeah. So I have the bike and the tread, and I mean it's way more than just a bike. Like they
Yeah.
have yoga, rowing, they have like a whole bunch of different modalities and everything. So I pretty much use them to train for any event that I decide I'm gonna sign up
Oh,
for.
really? Okay. So
Yeah.
like all the Hyrox, you would just go get straight on
Yeah,
the tread
and
stuff.
Yeah, and actually, they just launched a Hyrox program because a lot of the Peloton trainers do Hyrox and stuff
Okay.
now. So they actually like launched a pro, so you can like follow a 12-week program with them, or just that same type of like hit boot camp style training and everything is what I typically go for to get the biggest like bang for your buck. So you can do 45 minutes. It's half cardio, half weights. It's quick, no break. Just get it done. Feel a little bit of death at the end, and we're
Yeah.
ready to go. Yeah.
Do you have it like on a TV? I'm not. I know Peloton, but it's always the screen was on like the actual device. But like if you're doing weights and you're doing like yoga, is it you got to keep peeking at the little screen on the bike or something, or the treadmill, or like how do
So
you keep up?
sometimes you can do that. Or like when I'm in the office and I'm at the office gym, they have an app on the phone, so I'll
Oh,
just do it on
okay.
my phone. But I did like in my gym at home, I just mounted a TV and it's either like Apple TV, Roku
Yeah.
TV, like they got the app on there, so I'll just like put it on. I can put it on the TV too. So
No, that makes sense.
yeah,
So,
they make it pretty easy.
how deep into high rocks are you? I know you've been doing you're like an advocate. Well, at least you've done a couple. How many have you done?
So
Two?
I just finished my fourth.
You're four. Yeah, you're four, bro. Okay.
Yeah, I finished my fourth. I would say like it's my checkpoint for myself. It's like my
Mm,
challenge for myself or whatever. Because it's like sometimes it's like yes, like we work out to stay healthy, look good,
yeah.
all that stuff. But every now and then I'm like, I just need to test myself. So it's my continued just benchmark, something for me to strive and beat for. I played sports since I was 6, so now like not really playing sport, like being in sports, it's something to go for. Now, I don't ever think I'm not like trying to be high level or something. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to beat myself. Like I'm like I want to improve. I want to beat myself. So
Yeah.
um
Do you do one a year, twice a year, or just kind of like whenever? You just look at the location, like, I want to go there.
so some locations, so Dallas and Houston are pretty consistent. Dallas is in November, like the week before Thanksgiving, and Houston is in March. So I've done those twice. So I've done
Okay.
Dallas, Houston, Dallas, Houston. I'm actually going to New York at the end of May to do New York, just to go to a new city. So
Nice.
now I'm at the point where I'm like, oh, let's just travel and go check it out
Yeah.
here. So they have one in Vegas, so it might
No,
be in Vegas.
I was gonna do the one in Vegas in February, but none of my supposed to be team members were even training. So I was like, well, I mean, it wasn't like I started the training, but then I didn't. I was like, man, y'all not even doing this. And it was like January. I'm like, man, we're not doing this shit.
I mean, sometimes too, because my first one, I definitely was like underprepared. Like
Oh yeah,
I'm a 5K girl, and it's a running race,
yeah,
and I was cooked. I was like, no, like
Yeah, it's the
I
what
was gassed. So
0.62 miles or something in between each station. That was
yeah, so it's an 8K. So it's an
yeah,
8K I say like 8K plus because you got to like get in and out of the stations and stuff too. So it's probably more like 9 kilometers by the end of it.
yeah, that's crazy.
And I probably up until this past one, I really had like never ran more than like 3 miles in a training session. And I'm like, I know I'm gonna run at least 6 in this race, but I still for some reason like just was like, oh no, I'll find the other. It'll just come to me, and
Yeah.
it didn't. But in between Dallas and Houston this year, I really trained my running hard, and so I felt a whole lot better this
No,
last race.
that's
Yeah.
what's up. Because when I did like the training for like a month, like in December, and I remember because it was gonna be a team of four, like two guys, two
Oh, you're gonna do
girls.
the relay, okay?
Yeah, I was gonna do the relay. So, everybody had two things that they had to do. So I was going to the gym because we were trying to figure out which ones so I would do like the lunges, the sled pull, then run in between on the treadmill. Like I did all the other things were fine. It was just always the running on the treadmill. It was like
Yeah.
I get on the first one would be fine. Then I go do the next little workout or whatever. Then I get on a treadmill and I'm all stiff. I'm like
Yeah, it's
my
that
knees hurting.
that
I'm breathing.
compromised running because you have it goes both ways. You have a lot of marathoners who are like, "Oh, it's just running; it's a piece of cake." But I'm like, "Yeah, have you like pushed a 225 pound sled 50 yards
Yeah.
and then you try to run?"
Or
So
those
it
damn burpee the
uh
broad jumps. Oh,
yeah, yeah. Those will sneak up on you for sure. That's where they say the race starts. They're like the race starts at the burpees. That's the halfway point.
yeah.
So it's like the burpees will make or break you for sure. But yeah, I know it's fun. It's a good challenge and just something to keep at. And they just started their Young Stars program, so now there's a version of it starts at age 8. So
Dang.
if they don't have to do as much, it's I think the finishing times and stuff I've seen, it's like a 15-minute workout for that. Like it's not
Oh,
it's
okay.
not too
Yeah.
yeah, it's not too much for them, but it's something to get them started in it.
Yeah,
So
it's a good
I'm
introduction.
excited for that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's definitely yeah. I had to look at it for a roar.
Yeah.
It would be
All the
fun to
hey,
see.
all the girls can go do
Yeah,
it. They
I was about
have
to
like
say
different
all of
things.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that'd be cool. But before Hyrox, weren't you doing like a lot of like the Tough Mudders and or Iron Man things or something or
Yeah, no,
whatever?
no Ironman, no Ironmans. I
Uh,
don't swim. I don't swim.
can you swim?
I mean, yes, I can swim.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Yes, I can swim. I just don't. I swim for fun, for
For
funsies,
survival.
not for. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I swim to get to the boat and to the jet ski and stuff like that. But no, I grew up on the lake and stuff, so yeah, I can swim, but just not like laps and
Yeah,
distance
nah,
and stuff.
yeah.
But yeah, I've done several. Well, I kind of lost track. Several like Spartans and just 5Ks and stuff. So I mean, granted, yeah, I definitely jumped on the fad of Hyrox, but it's
Yeah.
really fun. Like it's fun, and it's the hardest test I've ever done. Like I like
Which
Spartans and
one?
stuff.
Oh, the
The
Hyrox is the hardest
Hyrox,
test?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Hyrox for sure. I love the Spartans and everything, and but then this is just like nice. Like I ain't gotta get covered in mud. Like I mean, it is fun. It's fun here and there. I think there's one in October. We might be doing the Spartan in October, and some of my son's friends and stuff
Yeah.
will let them do the kid version too.
Oh,
So
okay.
um, that'll be fun to get into. But yeah, I just like a challenge. Just okay,
Yeah.
what can I do? Like, what can I do just to kind of benchmark, test myself, and get. I always say stay registered and stay motivated. That way, like when you don't want to work out, I'm like, oh, but I got
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
I
but
done signed up for this race, and
yeah, you guys
I ain't trying to be dead last. So it keeps me focused and motivated to, I guess, those days when you really don't want to do anything, it gives
nah.
me reason to do a little bit more. So
No, that makes sense because that's how it was with but when I was bodybuilding and stuff. It's like
yeah,
I mean, I was working out already, but it just gives a little bit more meaning to it. So you don't that accountability because like you said, you got
yeah.
this coming up. It's like, oh shoot, I can't do this. But at the end of the
I know
day,
that's I'm serious. I can't give up my food though. I
oh
can't.
man, it's just the types of food. You don't have to give up the food. You
I know,
you
I
actually end up
know.
eating more, but you eating more of like the same, so it don't have like the extra sauce or it don't, the different things. But
Yeah.
nah, I mean bodybuilding was cool though. I mean, it was. Yeah, it is what it is. But
Yeah.
I mean, like for me, it helped with the transition from like you said, you played sports all your life. It helped the transition from football. You know, like
Yeah.
I needed that competitive. I needed something competitive to do.
Something.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it was like that. Then I did boxing. You know, I was always jumping back and forth like between just different things just to find that competitive atmosphere. You know, something to
Yes.
train for, and like you say, and just wake up and just compete. And there's nothing better than competing. But uh, did you grow up playing softball? I mean, I know you played in college for a little bit. Like, how was that transition? Like when you stopped playing softball, that's that when you just started running, doing all the running and endurance
Yeah.
sports and stuff?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, so I started softball when I was 6
Oh, okay, yeah, you,
and then played through college. I mean, it was a little bit later because I traveled a lot for work, so it was hard to like sign up on a team. But then it's like
mm.
I played a couple of years of slow pitch and stuff, just with friends and things like that until I decided to tear my ACL at the age of 27 playing slow pitch. And so then it's like I kind of stopped again and
No,
then
how'd you
picked it
do that
back up.
though? Like, were you
Running
rounding the base or you just?
I was running to first base and the guy was trying to like beat me out and he like took me out
Uh,
and yeah, it was and I just fell weird. He like hit me as I like hit the base and yeah, and I was like, I literally have played since I was 6, never had an injury, just trying to have fun and stay active as an adult. And it's like, nope, tear your ACL. I was like, awesome. Um,
like, I'm getting old.
so yeah, I mean, and that knocked me down for like a solid 2 years. Like I was nervous to
Really?
run. I was just nervous to run, but I picked up
So it's like it was
cycling.
mental.
Yeah, it was just like, no, if I do it, like it hurts and stuff too. So, but when you have ACL surgery, like the first thing you're allowed to do is ride a bike. And I was
Yeah.
like, I hate cycling. Like I hate cycle classes. I know. And then I was like full blown Peloton. Like I was just like all into it. And then I feel like cycling like helped me through my pregnancy. I was like, yes, like I was like, I'm just gonna ride this baby out and stuff too. So it's just crazy how like things like kind of come full circle and things like that. Um but but yeah, I just always played and then like you said, graduating college, nothing to compete in. I was like, oh no, like what am I gonna do? And so I definitely like got into 5K because I mean hated running. Like, like
Yeah.
I play all the sports that have short runs. I'm not a soccer player, I'm not a basketball, like I don't that's too much running. But it was like I gotta do something. What can I do to like still compete? And as you're an adult, it's kind of harder to like find a team and get 11 people's
Yeah.
schedules on the same thing, and so just something I could do myself was a run. And so then I just, I was never amazing at it, but again, it was just something for me to just beat myself at.
Yeah. Do you get the runner's high like some people do now? Or
Absolutely not.
I was about to say
I,
I don't know what people talking about. I don't
I
even know if
mean,
that's real. Like, but
I get like I've learned that it takes me about a mile to get warm.
yeah.
So it's like the first mile sucks. And then so it's like I don't know if you would call it a high, but it's like it's less painful actually.
Yeah.
It's like less painful. And
It's
then
a
I'm like, oh,
numbing.
I can yeah, exactly. I'm like, okay, and I hate the cold, but I prefer running in the cold because I feel like it doesn't hurt. Like, I'm like, oh, we're just red. Like, it's fine or whatever. But yeah, I don't know that I've ever experienced a runner's high.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that means either.
I
Like
know.
it's
I don't even know what that feels like. I mean,
and
that's
yeah,
you
I'm
gotta
I'm
be
always gasping for air. Like it's like I don't know.
try not to
I'm
die. Try not just
e-
trying to make it through the session pain free.
Yeah, my watch for Hyrox, like my average heart rate was 188.
Oh yeah,
And
you
my friend was like, ER or PR. And I was like,
yeah.
well, I PR'd, so that's great. I was like, and I did not go to the ER, but I'm like, everyone's like, yeah, just easy zone 2 run. I was like, I don't know what zone 2 is.
No.
I'm like, once I start moving, I am in zone 4, probably zone 5, and we're just gonna survive at that point.
No,
So
that's how it is. Cause my best friend he loves Orange Theory, like the gym.
Yeah.
So whenever we together, that's where we always go. Like as soon as I get on the treadmill, it goes from like the little gray. It'd be blue for like a second, and I'm automatically like in red. All the like, like, all right, we about to increase the incline, and we're gonna step it up. I'm like, well, shit, I'm already there.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
I was
so
on an Orange Theory kick for a couple of years, and I was always like, they're like, you're not supposed to start the class in orange. I was like, well, I'm just excited. I
yeah.
don't know what to tell you. I was like,
I mean, I like the concept. Orange Theory is pretty cool, though. I mean,
yeah,
I do. Yeah. I mean, I still prefer my weights, but I mean, even though it has weights in there, but I just like the regular weight training. But like,
yes,
I do mix in Orange Theory here and there. But
yeah. See, you could totally do a Hyrox if you do Orange Theory. You could totally do Hyrox.
yeah, I mean, especially on some, they had those special days where it's like something 100 or something like that. And
Yep.
I'm in there like, man, what did I just sign up for? Yeah. So you just got back from skiing. How was that?
Oh, that was interesting.
Was that your first time or
I
you go regularly?
It was my first time on skis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I had tried snowboarding a couple of times, like every other year, like nothing consistent. Like I'm not
Yeah.
an amount. I mean, I like the mountains, but if you make me pick, I'm gonna pick the beach.
Oh, easily.
Um, yeah. So, but my son had been asking to ski. We were like, okay, fine, we're gonna go do it and try it. And so I felt like I was just like in like a squat hold for an hour, just like okay, like but I made it down a mountain. We went down like a 3.5 mile trail.
Yeah.
And I survived. And I mean, I would go back, but I definitely need a few more lessons and stuff too to get that like control and everything. Because there was a couple of times where I just scared myself going too fast, and
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna just lay down, like I'm just to be safe. We just gonna stop this the good old fashioned way. We'll fall. So,
Where did you go? Like, where'd you go?
Keystone, Colorado. It's like an
Oh,
hour and
okay.
a half outside of Denver. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you went, I mean, Colorado is like that's the peak of skiing at least in the
Yeah, it was a
US.
cute little like ski village where we could walk to the gondola, like we could walk everywhere. Like we once we got there, we didn't really have to leave. They had
Yeah.
restaurants and bars and pretty much like no one really serves breakfast because everyone like goes straight to the mountain, but then happy hour starts at 2 p.m. So it was great. So it was
Yeah.
just like it's like okay, have a little snack, then you go ski, and then everyone's kind of done by 2 p.m. and then everyone has happy hour from like
Yeah.
2 to 6.
There's
And I'm like, perfect.
a lot of drunk people walking around. I was about to say
It
you don't
is.
eat and you go straight to drinking. It's like
I mean, I didn't notice it or I was on their level. Either way.
yeah. Yeah.
Either
It's
one. Yeah. I
like
was like,
everybody
either
was at the same, so you
one.
never knew
Yeah.
who was
So
drunk.
yeah. I didn't encounter anything. Because it was also a very like family friendly resort type area. Like I guess you would call it a resort or village. So there was lots
Yeah.
of kids and stuff around. So I think everyone was kind of on their best behavior.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you mentioned your son. How old is your son?
He's 6.
6 now? Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah.
So you got him into sports? You got him into things?
Everything,
You got him in everything?
everything. Yeah. So right now we're in baseball and soccer. And
Okay.
then but he plays flag football. He tries to play pickleball with me. He's picking it up. He's getting
All right,
there. We're
you play
getting good.
pickleball?
Oh yeah, I play.
Yeah.
I'll jump on
Hey,
there. I'll try every fad for a little bit, but that
no, I
one's the
love
pickleball is
pickleball
to
is
go.
fun.
Yes.
Pickleball is awesome. I mean, we play any chance we get. Like
Yeah.
we just booked a vacation and this summer. We even last summer we bring our pickleball paddles. We be playing like you just we was in Cabo playing pickleball. Me and
Yeah,
different people like
we took him to Costa Rica for New Year's, and I was like, "Hey, I was like, oh, if they got a tennis court, we can make it into
yeah we
pickleball.
could make
We'll figure it out." Yeah,
yeah we got a place here in Vegas called Chicken and Pickle. It's like a
yeah,
big
we have,
old. You got one there?
yeah,
Y'all got one there?
yeah. We've got there's three like close to
Okay.
me. Yeah, three
Yeah.
different ones and stuff too. But
Yeah, that's a cool little spot, like just to go there. But no, yeah, we were real big on that at one point. Jelly Achilles started hurting for a little bit, so we slowed down.
oh yeah,
But
I've had
she still
three
was out there
friends.
playing.
Well, no, I've had three friends tear their like I guess it's considered tearing your Achilles.
Yeah.
Yeah, tear their Achilles during pickleball, and it
Re-
literally was like taking a step backwards. But so
Yeah, it wasn't even nothing
yeah.
crazy. Like it was just
Yeah, they're just like, oh, and I was like, does it mess with you? I'm like, I don't know. Like, is that a common court injury? I guess maybe. I don't know if it's just the
probably
surface
so.
or
Yeah.
whatever it is. Yeah, but
No. Did you have racket sport like experience? Did you play like a tennis
oh,
any kind of? No, no,
No,
yeah.
I never had. Only just swung a bat, but I swing left-handed, but I play pickleball right-handed, so
No.
that kind of like helps. So I don't swing it too much like a bat sometimes. I can't do the two-y thing though. I can't do like my
Oh, you
two-handed.
can't use it two hands. So
No,
everything
I
is one
don't.
hand.
Everything is one-handed. I don't. Every time I try, like it's bad. I don't like the two-y thing. And I
Yeah.
know some people that are so good. I'm like, I don't know how y'all are doing that. I need to do drills. You
I
know?
could do two when I normally do two if I need to like have better touch on it. Because if
Okay.
I'm doing one, that thing is flying. It's like
Okay.
so if it's two, I know I got to control it a little bit.
Yeah. See, I think I'm opposite. Like if I'm doing two, then it feels like I'm holding the bat.
Oh
So then
yeah,
I'm just
you
like
going?
swinging for the
Yeah,
fences. And I'm like, no, no. And so I don't
you out there
know.
doing the Serena grunts like.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. No, but yeah, I love it. I try to play, I probably play like 2 to 3 times a week if I
Oh, man,
can.
that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. We have
you active
a
as
lot of,
hell.
I try to be, man. I feel like that's the only way to fight aging.
No, I mean it is,
If I keep moving, it won't catch up to
yeah.
me if
But
I
I mean at
stay
the same time,
moving.
it's fun too, though. Like
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
fun. So how you balance like being that active with the kid, with the work, just with life. Like you just it's just
Uh,
nonstop. Like so when
it
you lay
it
down, it's a wrap. When you up.
pretty much. That's probably a really good way to describe me. Like all of my friends will be like, "You don't sit down." Like even today, I had a couple of their meetings, and I was like, "Oh, I guess I have to work out at 5 a.m." Whereas some people were just like, "Oh, I'll skip my workout today." I'm like, "No, no, no, I can't do that." So it's like I just wake up early and get it done. But I feel like with my son, he's gone everywhere with me
Mhm.
since he was born. So it's like he'll come sit, he'll come just sit at the pickleball place and he'll bring his toys and stuff too, or he'll come sit with me at the gym, or if I'm working out at home, he just riding his bike in the street and stuff. So I try to like balance it pretty well,
Yeah,
or go early enough where he can get a couple rallies in, and I'm like,
yeah,
okay, now it's mommy's turn to play. I'm really big on like there's time for me and there's time for we, so it's like I try to be like, all right, this is me and you, all right, now it's mommy's turn. And then so we he understands the give take. And then I mean, I'm a full-blown tablet mom. Like if that's what's gonna keep you happy, you go take that iPad, buddy, and
yeah.
you go do that. So
Get you some
um
Robux.
yeah, and do something. But yeah, so he's pretty content, and he likes watching and playing and stuff too. So it works out. And then get a couple other people with a couple kids, be like, all right, are you bringing your kids too? Okay, great. They can have their own little play date, and we have ours and stuff like that. So I try to like make it like keep it as balanced as possible.
Yeah,
But
and I mean that's good because he gets to see you be active, and it just kind of trickles down into just his psyche. He don't know
yes.
any other way. That's just like the way of life. So as he gets older, and so may goes into building work ethic and just
Yeah.
that discipline of things. It's like, oh shoot,
Yeah,
I got
anytime we're in an off season, he's like, I don't have a game, I don't have practice. I'm like, oh, we can make a game. We'll make something happen and stuff too. So I love that. I mean, he has his couch potato moments, but for the most part, he likes being pretty active. Like, what's the plan? What are we doing today? And things like that. So we stay pretty busy, pretty active. But
no, that's good. Like,
yeah.
what's been the biggest thing that changed for you from like pre-kid and post-kid?
Oh, I've always been like a pretty avid planner, but
Mm,
really planning around like, oh, like I've got to keep 3 schedules together, like what's
yeah.
work, what's his schedule and stuff too. So um I would say just, people are like, oh yeah, when are you free? I'm like, I'm never free. Like we gotta like I'm never free. So you gotta get in where you can't like show me your calendar and we'll sync up. I think it's that kind of like those funny memes you see of like, oh yeah, I made a date with my friends for 45 days out. Like I'll see you in 45 days. And it's just like sometimes like that's just
That's
kind of
how it
how it
is.
is. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it is. Like doing that. And then I think just like sharing, like having to share him and
Mm,
stuff too, like okay, you have to spend time with your dad, and then even like spend time with grandparents, like trying to make
yeah.
sure like everyone sees that. So like I'm not always just on my own clock and just doing my own thing. Like I can't just go to the gym at 5 a.m. because I'm like, oh wait, he's home. Like I got to take care of him first. So
Yeah.
it's like my like, which is it just caused me to like build my own home gym because it's like, okay, well this way he can still stay here and sleep, and I can get my just to kind of eliminate those excuses and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Do you ever feel yourself like what you doing so much? I mean, that's why I like to have people on here that do a lot of things like in a productive way. But
yeah,
whenever he's not there, like if he's with his dad or the grandparents, do you kind of wake up and like, oh, this is nice, or you like, oh, this feels awkward. Like I'm not
I hate it.
even.
I hate it. That's when something usually gets redecorated, something gets purged, like a closet gets purged, and the house might get deep clean. So I'm still productive, but yeah, especially if I don't like set myself up in advance to have something to do. I'm like, oh, ugh. Like even last weekend, we had a really big rain come in, and so all hit. So I thought we were gonna have sports all weekend.
Yeah.
Everything got rained out, and I was like, just twiddling my
Yeah.
thumbs, and I'm like, well, guess I'll meal prep. Like, I mean, I'll
Yeah.
just meal prep a day early. You just start moving stuff up
It's like
of
I
like
don't like this. I don't like having this time.
it is. And I saw something that was saying like, I guess our generation is being unproductive. We equate with being lazy. So it's like we're
Mhm.
always like having to do something. And that's probably I mean that probably is pretty spot on for me. But I try to like I don't know how to sleep in, but I try to lay in bed a little longer
Yeah.
sometimes. But it's I'm like there's so much to be done. Like I'm sure
Yeah.
there's something I could find to
I'm the
do.
same
So
way. Like I can if I wake up and people sleep, I'm like I get up. I go just start moseying around, moving stuff in the garage. You start like organizing
yes.
shoes or some shit. Like you just
Same. I'm like, mm-mm, I know.
yeah, oh, let me create this new workout. Let me I mean like
Yeah.
even the other day, like I got up to use the bathroom and I went laid back down. I was like, I'm not even gonna go back to sleep. I can't even like I'm just gonna be laying here for the next 2 hours. So I just got up, we just went to the gym. It was
Yeah.
like 3:30, 3:45. I was like, let's just go to the gym. So either two things that happen. I get the day started earlier and be productive, or I'm gonna be tired and I go back to sleep. But
Yeah.
I can't just lay there, just eyes
Yeah.
closed and just thinking.
Same. It's either that or I'm gonna like every now and then I can like binge watch something on Netflix. I'm like, okay, if it's a good show, then it'll suck me in and I'll be okay. But
Yeah.
most of the time, I'm like, I'd probably still be folding laundry while I'm watching the show. Like I'm like thinking of something else I can get done at the same time.
You watching anything now?
Ooh, and what did I just? Oh, I just watched that show, Age of Attraction.
What's that on? What's on? Or
It's on Netflix. It's like I love I don't know why I love reality dating shows. They're all a hot mess. They're all a hot mess,
I mean,
but
yeah,
they just suck you in, and but it's like these people go to this resort and they just start speed dating and stuff, but they're not allowed to talk about age. And
Mm,
then so, scripted or not, whatever, come to find out it's like there's like a 27-year-old and a 60-year-old. But he did not look 60. I'll tell you that. Black don't
yeah.
crack. He did not look 60. And then but there's just like one couple. She was like 54 and he was 27, and like her youngest son was like 24 or something
Yes.
like that. Like so like it was like, oh man, like different things like that. So it was just like I guess trying to test the theory of like age isn't, like
That doesn't matter. Yeah. Just I
right,
mean,
but
I mean, as long as you
uh,
look good, it's all about what you. I mean,
right,
if you come
and
up there
then
all feeble and stuff, then
and they didn't have anybody like some of them shocked me. Like I thought they were older than what they were, or I thought they were younger than what they were, but there was like some big gap. And they even said too, there was like some people of similar age who like made matches, but of
yeah,
course that wasn't what the show was about, so they didn't follow them
yeah,
after the fact or whatever. But they followed. It was like I want to say it was like 6 or 7 couples that they followed throughout, and I think they just said the reunion. They're like doing a reunion show, so I'm
yeah.
um, waiting to see like what happened to some of them. So, um, and then I go like weird spectrums. It's like I love the medical shows, like the great, I'm forever a Grey's Anatomy girl and all that stuff, and then or like the love show, So
Yeah.
it's like back and forth. But yeah, I'm also the person that'll just click on and be like, oh, Netflix says it's a top 10. Sure, let's watch it
Just
and
check it
see.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, let's just see. So
No, definitely. We just got done watching this show called Paradise. Like it
Oh,
was,
that's good. Yeah, I
yeah,
think.
that
Oh,
was,
is there a new season? I think I need to. I think I'm a season behind. Actually, I think
yeah,
there's a
it
newer
was,
season.
it was the season two just got released. Like, well, this season two was is ongoing, but the season finale just happened like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I
Because
need to get on that.
they released them in weeks installments. They didn't do like Netflix
Oh,
and just drop the whole thing at one time.
yes. Yeah, I'll wait now. I can go binge watch the
Yeah,
whole
now you
thing.
can go, yeah. But yeah, like that's was I mean, randomly somebody recommended it, so we started watching it. It was like, oh, this shit good. So we
Yeah,
and then Easter came. It was like kids had spring break, and then so we just kind of like binge watched like the whole two seasons. And then
nice.
we got to the point where we had to wait a week for each one to come out. We're like, man, that's some bullshit.
I know. Like, they know we are instant gratification, and it's just so crazy because even like sometimes we depending on what my son's on, he'll be like a commercial. Like,
Oh
what is
yeah,
this?
they don't even know what a commercial is. Like, I think we were watching like regular TV or like something like that, and somebody said commercial. It was like commercial. They call them ads because
Oh
when you
yeah,
watching YouTube and the ad comes,
yes,
they were like
yes,
that is an ad. I'm tired of all these ads. I was like,
yes.
oh yeah. I mean, I guess that makes sense because
But it's so funny because it's literally like a 30-second ad and he like is like up
no,
in
he
arms
flipping
about it.
out. Yeah,
And I'm like, dude, you don't understand. We used to have to sit through like it used to be a test of how fast can I go to the bathroom? Can I get
yeah.
back to the bathroom for a commercial break?
Can I grab
Sometimes I'd be
something to
like,
eat or something?
yes. Sometimes when I am in deep in a Netflix binge, I'm like, man, I really could use a commercial right now because I don't want to press pause, but I need to go to the
No.
bathroom. I'm just waiting for
Yeah,
it.
we so sporadic though. Like that was, I mean, we watched that, but before that, we hadn't probably watched TV in like a month and a half or two.
Mm.
Like I rarely. It's just whenever. Like sometimes I get on the Stairmaster, I can watch some TV shows or something. That's like when I get.
Oh, I would fall off.
That's where I get my TV time in when I'm doing cardio. But other than that,
Okay.
if it's at home, it has to be like a show that we watch to we'll plan it out. Other than that, we just grinding. We either ripping and running with all the kids with
I would
the
say y'all guys, you got three active girls, so
yeah,
y'all,
they all over the place, man.
yeah. Well,
It's crazy.
luckily, I mean, you kind of got a two for one because the twins can be on the same team and stuff,
Oh
so
yeah.
you don't have three separate teams. Because I
No,
see,
that'd be wild.
uh,
Yeah. Cause
I
now
know my
you
friends with three and four kids. I'm like, I'm good with my one. I'm like, I'm like, this one has me ripping and running. I could only imagine having to coordinate three.
Yeah, I think two is a sweet spot. I think
Yeah.
one you probably is more tiring than having two or three. Because even with the kids, when we had the twins, they were easier to raise, not like raise like in a bad way, but like just from time and just managing and all that than Aurora, the single, because she needed way more attention. Because the twins, they had each other, they can kind of
Oh
keep
yeah.
each other occupied a little bit. They can play with each other. Aurora, it's a 5 year age difference. So they're like, oh, sissies won't play with me. And then she come in the
Uh,
room. She trying to do this. So I was like, man, like,
No, I definitely get that because I solo travel with my son a lot, and I'm like, it's really hard because I'm like, I have to be the parent, the friend, and then I'm still trying to be me. I'm just like, I just want to lay by the pool. Like, I taught you to swim for like, don't drown. Like, you got this. And he's like, oh, but like, do you want to play cards? Like, can we play hide and go seek? I'm like, in a pool, it's clear. I'm like,
I
no, what
know,
are you
like you
talking?
get,
Like, I'm just like, okay, but like, I mean,
I'll appease you today.
yeah, I'd be like, you want to go to kids club? You can meet you some friends. Let's go to kids club. So
I don't
shoot,
think people know how draining that is. Like
it's a lot.
it's a lot because you want to say no, but sometimes you don't want to say no because you're like, man, I'm like, I'm always saying no. Let me go ahead and do it. But then man, this just so boring. Like this is lame. Like you said, we playing hide and seek in the clear pool. Like what am I hiding? Now I'm acting, doing all these different
Yes,
things. I'm like, I'm tired. I feel like I just did a Hyrox. I'm over there laid out. Like, oh my
I
gosh.
know. I be trying to get like more friends to like travel. Like, y'all want to come with like anybody else want to come to this destination with us? I'm like, I'm gonna go either way, but it's really nice if I can get someone his age to come too.
Yeah.
And then sometimes he we were in Mexico like the first time he could go to kids club, and I was like, hey, like, well, you just go to kids club. They wouldn't let him in the gym with me, so I
Mm.
had to put him in kids club to go to the gym because I'm the crazy person who works out on vacation.
You
And
got
so,
to. I mean,
yeah, like you got to keep the same schedule
I
going.
get up early and do it, and then I go to
Yeah,
breakfast.
yes, usually, yeah. And so, well, I put him in kids club, and I'm like, oh, like, did you meet any friends? And he was like, Mom, they're all talking languages because everyone spoke Spanish. So
Yeah,
like, he was like, we played a little bit, but I don't know what they're saying. And I was
yeah.
just like, all right, I got to get you some Spanish classes, buddy. We got to figure this out. But he's
Do,
so funny.
do you travel without them? Do you
Yes.
like often? Like, I mean, not for work or nothing. We're talking about like for fun.
Oh, yeah. Like, I
No.
mean, like, usually it's nothing like I plan. It's like if
Yeah.
like I'm invited to a birthday trip or a what, something like that, then I'll go without him. Um,
I saw
but I
you went to the Breezy Bowl. You ain't have them at the Breezy Bowl with you.
that was here. That was here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You had to
it
travel
was
for that.
yeah, I didn't have to travel for that one. It was local, but I did we did go to that. That started off my birthday month because
Oh really?
he was here in September, and then but then yeah, like I went to New York to take Peloton classes for my birthday, and he was very upset that I went to New because I don't know where he learned about the Statue of Liberty, but he was very upset that I did not take
That you
him to
didn't
see
take
the
him to see
statue.
it.
Yeah,
Well, he
so
expected that.
I brought him back a little statue, but he wasn't appeased by that.
No, nobody
He
want to
was
see
like,
that.
yeah.
Hey,
So
get this guy.
exactly, he was like, you went without. He'll even, I mean, this is what 2 birthdays ago now, and he'll be like, remember you went to New York without me, and I'm like, you
Like,
can't remember what I
I
told you to do
know.
5 minutes ago, but you remember 2 years ago I left you on a trip for
Like, boy,
whatever.
you was
But
four. Be quiet.
yeah,
Ain't
but I do,
nobody
yeah,
home
so
you.
I do go solo, and then but usually following a solo trip is quickly a trip with him like right
Yeah.
after because I'd be feeling bad.
You be feeling guilty
My
and stuff.
yeah, I'd be like, okay, well, I'm gonna go do this, and like you can come here and stuff too. So I try to get, well, and now he's on the school schedule, so I can kind of use that as
Oh
an, I'm like,
yeah.
well, you got school, buddy, so
Mhm.
but so for most of the school breaks, we try to make some sort of trip.
No, that's good. That's cool. Cool. I mean, good experiences. I mean, I'm a real big advocate of kids traveling because
Yes,
I know growing up, a lot of folk, shoot, a lot of adults still ain't never been at their hometown.
right.
They done the same while they've been their whole life.
Right. Haven't been out of their home state. I'm like, it's
yeah,
probably somebody's like, oh yeah, I don't have a passport. I was like, excuse me?
yeah,
Like
like yeah,
my 6-year-old has a passport. I'm gonna need you to have a passport.
like come on, man. But no,
Yeah.
so yeah, we can end. I mean, we're not end, but wrap it up with the wrap up question. So the three wrap up questions. It's just like I say, it's really more kind of get your meant to be introspective, get your thoughts and kind of think about. It really shows like your perspective on life, on different things, and like your mentality. So like the first one is what habit or action that you know is good for you that will help you that you still resist to do.
Ooh, probably around diet. Like eat. Like
Mm.
I know like I'm like that definite me. Like you work out every day, like why aren't you like ripped? It's
Yeah.
like, oh, because I eat. Like I love
If
to
I didn't
eat.
work out every day, then I'd be
I'd be huge. I was like, it's a balance. It's a balance. People would be like, "How much weight have you lost?" I'm like, "None. Not an LB one."
well, I didn't gain any.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, we're staying. We're just keeping it consistent. Yeah, no, I would probably say like, yeah, just like I would say diet, and honestly, something I really keep telling myself way too much too is like really like getting into like my Bible study.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I need to make time for that more, just like I make time for my workouts and stuff.
Yeah.
Like as far as like physical, like something I could would definitely like see a change is, making I try to make semi good food choices, but I'm just I'm not going to be strict. So I know if it's not going to be a lifestyle change, like I'm like, why am I going to do dry January when I'm just going to turn around and drink in
In
February? Like, so
February, yeah.
I'm like,
You gonna
but I,
make up for time lost.
yeah. So I'm just like, but I'm very much like, I'm a social drinker, so I'm like, I don't like do too much, but it's like, I could probably, if I really wanted to and like be stricter in my diet, I could, but I know in my heart of hearts, it's not going to be a lifestyle change.
Yeah.
So I'm like, like it's all right. We're
Yeah,
just
I'm
going to
good.
maintain. Yeah.
What's the one main thing that like keeps you from doing it? Like, you know, I'm a real big steak person, even though I've been vegetarian for like 2 months now. But
Oh,
yeah, but I mean, I'm
wait, is
like,
the whole family vegetarian or just
nah,
you?
nah, nah, just
Oh,
me.
okay.
But I mean,
Okay.
it's still not much different than how I used to eat before. But like, what's the one thing like that's like non-negotiable for you right now? You know, it may change later, but like, what you gotta have? Is it like burgers, chicken wings? I know some, or is it like different sauces or stuff?
Oh, I'm a big sauce girl. But I probably like I couldn't give up Chick-fil-A. Like I
Chick-fil-A,
probably eat I
yeah,
eat I eat Chick-fil-A. Like if you're like, oh, what's the one restaurant you could like live
yeah.
off of? Like I'm like Chick-fil-A. Like I could because I can get a salad or I can get breakfast. Like I probably should I do but I do like I get try to get salads more often from there
You get
than
the egg
not.
white grill for breakfast.
That's my like they accidentally gave it to me once, the rare occasion that Chick-fil-A messes up your order
Yeah.
and they gave it to me once and at first I was mad and now it's like my favorite thing. It's
Oh
the
no,
only
that's the
thing. It's the only breakfast thing I eat.
it got great macros. It's like it's probably
Uh,
the best thing on the menu, as far as like carbs, fats, protein, calories.
yeah.
Like that thing is like
But then you got to do the grilled nuggets with the kale crunch salad with the hot honey, with the like hot sauce and honey.
yeah, that's on.
Fire. That's
I
fire.
always get the same. Well, when I was going, I got the egg white grill in the morning, and then I'll get the wrap, the
Oh yeah, yeah.
grilled chicken wrap with something avocado sauce
The
or
avocado
yeah,
lime one.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, avocado lime, yeah, like that's like my go-to is like because I never was a big fried food person, so I never got like the anything that was fried. It was always
Yeah.
the grill. All right, but so what movie, book, documentary, any kind of like form of media that you've seen or you watched or read that's changed the way you look at life or like the world?
Oh man, that's deep. Like I told you, I watch way too much reality like dating and love shows or whatever. So I think I through that and also like having to re-enter the dating world, it's really been like, okay, like don't go off of what people say, go off of like what they show you and their
So yeah,
actions and stuff too. Cause I probably was the opposite prior and just like, oh, like they said this, like they have good
yeah,
intentions, but it's like, but you're showing me the total opposite. And it's like, so I think with kind of being able to watch all the dumpster fire love
yeah.
shows out there, it's like, oh, like he literally showed you, like he was showing you that and you didn't want to believe, like. So it's like, no, like really like I don't say judging people, but like
Yeah.
I guess that would be like the term, like going off of people's actions versus just what they're saying.
No, I mean that makes sense because it's was it fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice. Like you keep
Yeah.
showing me the same thing. It's like, why am I keep putting my hand on the stove and keep getting burned? Because clearly that thing
Exactly.
is glowing red, you know.
Right. It's like,
You can tell me
and
it's
I,
off all you want to, but I can see clearly that thing is not.
yeah. And I think even like experiencing it, like, I don't know, sometimes like watching it happen from like, you're like, oh, like, I don't know, sometimes it just clicks like that visual learner thing.
Yeah.
It's like I experienced it, but like when I see it, then I'm like, oh,
You're like,
yeah, that was
yeah.
me. Yeah. Like, okay. So.
How's the dating pool in Texas? Is it? I mean, everybody I talk to or anybody always is known like they're never really a big fan of wherever they're at, like the data scene. They always say something somewhere else, but the same person that place is saying the same thing about, like
I honestly, I mean, I've never really had to date. I went from
yeah,
high school to college. I married the person I met in college. And so then it's like 10 years later, it's like, oh, and then it's like you're in this whole social media world, just like stuff
yeah,
that I never really had to do. And then I also have a kid. So I'm like, meeting someone in real life is less likely to happen
yeah.
for me just because it's like I'm either out with my kid or I'm home by 7 or 8. Like I'm not like out and about and so I don't even want to say it's like the dating pool. It's like how do you meet people?
Yeah.
Like, like it's just kind of like if you don't meet them at work, if you and I was working out at home, I have like joined a gym to be like, okay, maybe like let me get my like, let me be outside. Like that's
Yeah,
my
let me get
definition.
outside.
Yeah, like that's my definition of be outside. It's like let me be sweaty at a gym. If if one more, so I guess Hyrox has started this blind date partner thing, like
And Hot
because
Rock's
they
doing
like
everything, aren't they?
because they partnered with a dating app, and I'm like, literally 5 people this week have sent me this dang reel about this girl. Like they matched them up, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need my first interaction to be me on death's door, like running a high. But
Hey.
I mean, but hey, like we both have like a diabolical definition of fun, But so I'm not gonna like I won't trash the dating scene because I'm not really like out there on the dating
Yeah.
scene, but like the app culture is just so weird. Like I just feel like I have a lot of pen pals, but no one's like, let's meet up. It's just like,
Yeah.
okay, like I'm tired of like texting you for no reason and stuff too. Like it's like I have so it's just like it's just weird. So I think it's more so you know, where do you go? What do you do? And then
Hmm.
sometimes, like you said, I mean, I do a lot of stuff. So sometimes when I go home, I'm like, I'm not really trying to get dressed and like go out just to wander and see who wants to speak. Like, I need friends to like be like, I have someone for you. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's like,
Like, girl, I got
yeah. And
it.
but it's like, we're at that, like, I don't want to say weird age, but it's like, I guess like where I'm at is like, most of my friends are married with young kids. Like it's like, and like that's my community and things like that. And so it's just kind of hard to know, like, where is that going to come from? Like, I don't know. So,
Yeah,
well,
it's just yeah.
yeah.
You better not sleep on the High Rocks app now.
I mean, I might just go to a random city and be like, all right, match me with someone, make it
Yeah.
happen. We'll see. But
Yeah, you never know. Like it's like
yeah.
most of the bonds that's built in, I mean, not necessarily trauma, but like in harsh, like in those areas, they last long. Like
Right.
most of the friends I have, we were either in JUCO or, we grew up in some kind of like adversity, and it's made our bond stronger. So I'm pretty sure that's just relationships in general. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
my Hyrox partner is my best friend since ninth grade. So that, and it's like, hey, we're still suffering together. It's like, okay, girl, we've seen each other through everything. So it's definitely totally true. So maybe I'll try it. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. They just started it. Let me see a couple more. Also, to the people that they follow, they ran it in like almost under an hour, and I was like, hold, is there like do we
Yeah,
like match
what
up?
kind of filter is going on
Right, because
here?
I was like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna be that fast, and I don't want him mad at me because I'm slow. So
Yeah.
like, let's like make sure there's a range. They need to have the right criteria. Don't put me with a speed racer. I'm like, So, but
That is
we'll
funny.
we'll see.
All right. Then the last one is what belief, faith, or like societal norm that, that's always that you kind of grew up on or that you used to believe or that just people just regularly commonly accept without that you're currently reworking or questioning right now, or maybe even challenging.
Oh, hmm. These are good questions. I need to like start asking these on date. And I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right? I'm like, these are good. These are
Yeah, hey,
really good.
send me that list of questions real quick. I need
No.
these.
Um,
Good
oh man.
icebreakers.
Yeah, no. So I grew up like really like in the Christian faith. I mean, I still am and stuff too. I feel like I'm in college, I got disconnected and I've found my way back and like and things like I said earlier, like I need to be like in my Bible more, just kind
Yeah,
of doing stuff too. But I think sometimes people growing up in Texas, kind of in sort of the Bible Belt, uh, will take the like weaponize the like
yeah,
Bible and like take and really like try to translate it so literally versus
yeah.
like let's just be good humans and everything. And so I've really had to adjust like someone who I've known through the church is like just because someone like goes to church doesn't make them a good person.
No,
It's
definitely.
like how you like, but it's like a lot of people will like kind of portray that. So I mean, I think it kind of goes back to the other one too. Is just like seeing people for what they are and who and
Yeah,
like like who they are and stuff too. And then I mean also too like in today's social media world, just like I see this person, but I see your online persona and they don't add up to me and they don't add up to me. But but I think growing up for me, it was just like this is what the Bible says, and to just, like, and it was just like almost a fear. Like, I
yeah.
mean,
I mean, that's essentially a lot
but
of people, like you said, they
yeah,
weaponize. It's a
like
weaponization.
you have
Yeah,
like the fear of God, and stuff too. So, but I think for me, like especially with my son, like I want him to have an understanding to be able to have an intellectual
yeah,
conversation, and so too. But it's very much so like I was kind of like you have to go to church. It's not an option and stuff
yeah,
too. Whereas I'm letting him lead that. So I think just in my faith and my parenting of like how I navigate like his relationship with God, if that makes sense. I want to like go about that differently because I
yeah,
don't want him to be scared or think he's a bad person or doing something wrong per se because I definitely know like that held me back from like having conversations with
yeah,
my parents, like how, where it's like I wanted to be more open of like, okay, well, what do you think that mean and things like that. And so and that's been really good for like I feel like that's been working out really well for me, especially when he wants to tell me about what he learned at
yeah,
Sunday school and things like that. And like, well, what do you think that means and how are we gonna apply that and stuff and things like that. But whereas that just wasn't the mentality that I grew up with the
yeah.
church. It was very much like you're gonna do this or you're gonna go to
That
hell.
that
And
that
I was
that's
like,
exactly how it is. He's
oh,
like,
like,
whoa, it's the end
yeah,
all
like
be all. It's like, oh,
yeah, I'm
chill,
like, oh
chill.
no, yeah. So yeah, so I'm trying to like reframe that kind of for myself and then making sure like I'm putting a positive spin on church for my
Yeah.
son and stuff too. So
No, that's a good one. I mean, I think that's a common theme. Everybody has like their own little experience, but it's very much a common theme around that because religion is so much a big part of human society, But rather,
yeah.
it's a reframing it or totally dismissing it or just coming to it, like whatever it is,
Yeah.
it's a common thing just because it's so prevalent.
Yeah. I
And
think, I mean, once I went to college, especially because I went out of state, like I kind of had the power to totally dismiss
yeah,
it. And so I did like throughout college, I was just kind of, like what, I mean, there wasn't many options where we went to college anyways. I think I went to one and I was like, absolutely not. I was like, you know what? We'll
yeah,
just
yeah, we good, we
deal with this
good.
ourselves. Yeah. And then it was just kind of like you fall out of the habit, fall out of the
Yeah,
routine and everything. But got back into it about 4 or 5 years ago and was just like, okay, like feel like I've found a nice church home and stuff too. And
yeah,
I like the vibes and stuff so far. And it's it's been like I say, it's been positive for me and positive for my son to like just I think the neighbor who invited me, her son one night was like, Miss Savannah, I prayed for you in Paxton. And I was like, oh, thanks, buddy. And then I looked and I was like, I don't know that Paxton knows what that means. Like, if I'm like, oh, he
yeah,
prayed for you, like, I'm like, do you even know what? I was like, oh no, like I'm failing. Like I was like, I'm doing something where like I want you to make your own choice, but I got to introduce you to the options
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
too.
I
So,
mean,
and so I think that kind of like was like, oh my gosh, like this kid is like saying something positive and I was
yeah,
just like, oh no, like I don't even know if he knows what that means.
like
And
prayer.
so
What is
yeah, I was like,
that?
oh, like I probably should like explain that to you. Yeah, I was like, okay, I may have fell back a little too much. Let's kind of like get back in. So but it's
No,
been
that's
good.
good.
It's been fun. It's been something to bond over and stuff too. So it's been nice.
Yeah, definitely. Well, no, well, I appreciate you jumping on, Savannah, and
Yeah.
we finally got it scheduled. But
I know.
hey,
I was
in true
like
fashion, we be doing too much. Like
I was
that's
I know. I was like, oh, like, well, like, but no, it's been good. But we'll have to get something together. I'll have to text Jelly too because I we want to get a trip out there and stuff
yeah,
too.
definitely.
So
Yeah, let us
do
know.
something. But hey, and maybe it's for hey, I'll be a person on your relay too. That's the one I actually haven't done a relay yet in
Oh, real
Hyrox,
okay.
and I
Yeah,
I do want to do. I hear they're really fun, so I do want to do a relay. So maybe we can talk Jelly into
yeah.
a relay.
We'll get her into one, and
Yeah.
make sure you bring your
Oh,
pickleball
for
paddle.
sure. Never leave home. I never leave home without
Nah,
it.
stay strapped. Stay strapped.
Yeah.
All right, so man, I'll let you get back to it. I
All
appreciate you.
right. Yeah, no problem.
Thank-
Bye.